Okay, beauties, here I am outside. You got to see this beautiful blue sky we're having. The wind is really whipping cold off the water, but I don't care. It's got me, one eye is tearing, it's crazy, but let me show you. I've walked away from the city on the opposite side from where I live, so you can kind of see back there. This is a beautiful trail along both sides of the river. Goes on for miles, but I'm out here because, I've been avoiding doing this for quite a while. It's just been a lot going on and, no excuses, explanations, but it's important to get out and get in the fresh air and walk. But meanwhile, you may be aware that I'm a specialist in stress reduction, anxiety relief, emotional and physical pain relief, working with money blocks, all sorts of things, right? But I'm also a specialist in something else. I am the queen of creative avoidance, which is another way to say procrastination. It's addiction to avoidance. I've had it for most of my life. I didn't realize it until, I started in this work and started learning more about it. But we all have that. And I realize that sometimes if I try to push it away, I just get frustrated. And, I might even do some tapping around, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. Why can't I sit down and do this work? Why can't I do these videos? All these different things. And I have to take my own advice because it's a call from an inner voice. It's our inner procrastinator who is really just in costume for that. And these voices that we have can be called our inner critic and our inner saboteur, or the one that fights for us the most. There's all sorts of. It sort of gets born in our childhood, so it comes from a wounded child. And for some reason, this one's really strong for me, and I can't often let it go. It has so many different ways of expressing itself. So I have worked with it, and at one point, I actually was able to convince my inner rebel to change into my cheerleader and to help me keep going, keep working. I apologize for the sirens. There are hospitals nearby, etc. So, but anyway, there's this thing that it still comes up. And if you start to feel a little bit anxious, or maybe you're feeling weepy and teary, or sad, or you're frustrated and disappointed, which indicates some hidden anger that good girls aren't supposed to talk about. So if you have anything coming up, know that this part of you, this inner voice coming from your inner child, wants to get your attention. Something has triggered it to be afraid for you, and it wants you to stop. And the biggest lesson you can take is to give yourself self-care, because that's what it needs the most. And it's telling you to do something. And for me, I have to go for a walk. I need to get outside. I need to move. So find the thing that works best for you. It's movement for sure. It's good food. It's treating yourself in some way. Find those things. But when you're feeling different emotional stuff come up, stop, take a breath, tap even on one point like I've shown you, and just, okay, what is this? What do I need? What's really going on here? Am I tired? No. Am I hungry? No. Am I sick? No. So what is this? And often something will come to you quite quickly. And if it doesn't, don't worry, let it go. And just understand that there's something there that needs to be addressed. But often it's just a call to move and get outside, or to stop, to take a hot bath, to read a good book, watch something on TV, right? There's lots of things for it. I just want you to know I have procrastinated in keeping up with you and posting and doing these videos and newsletters. But I do have a commitment to keep up and to keep going, because I see now, especially after speaking at an event last week, how much everyone needs this inner work. So I'm going to be bringing that to you more. And I want to offer some free live Zoom calls where everybody jumps on and we work on what's going on. What's bothering us the most? And there, heaven forbid, there are so many things all around the world that can have us upset, but also our personal lives. There's so much. And so let me bring you together and let's work on some of these things, because I want to do that, like pre-holiday. Let's get started with, buffering down our stress before the stress of the holidays and during the holidays. Let me know if there's a certain day or time that's best for you. Of course, we'll make it recorded so you can have it, but there's something powerful in the live and in a group. So bless you all. I'm going to continue on this walk, and Ray and I are going to get out and treat ourselves to dinner this evening. Bless you. Have an incredible evening, day, wherever you are in the world throughout the next week.